Yeah, maybe I should put Rashes back in. I don't know. Might have helped in the previous matchup as well with Ziran. I'll have a look at the list after this game. It's quite an amalgamated list. Like, it's a bit old. I recognise this player. I assume we're in the mirror match. Is this going to be good or not? I don't know. I assume my opponent's smart enough to play around it. But it is really strong. We don't have Thunderhorn to kind of force the issue though. If I can find a Thunderhorn, that might make a difference though. Right, she can go. I think I want both of these. I can play turn 1 this, turn 2 this, and just be like solidly up on cards if my opponent doesn't do something similar. And we can replace that. This is good for obelisks if my opponent leaves a Fireblaze in the corner. That's a Fireblaze obelisk, maybe better than Skippy on turn 1. And this will win the game. If my opponent's not playing this, and I am, then it's great. If my opponent is playing this, and I sandbag my own... I don't know how you, like... how do you tell they're playing... Like, if they play a Ray, then they have Fault in their deck, but, like... Celebrant. That doesn't really tell me anything. Actually, would you play Cataclysmic Fault and Sirocco in the same deck? I probably wouldn't. Right, so if I play this in the middle... My opponent can walk up and Falchius it, and then it doesn't die. And I get to attack with it at least once, which clears this. Which is good. My opponent might end up spreading out just to take Mana Tiles and get blown out by this, but... Probably not that much. I might hold on to this as game plan number 1. To be honest, it looks like this deck is trying to do too much. Well, this one? Nah. It's just, like, aggro with a bunch of, like, a mid-rangey top end. I wanted to play aggro with this, and it kind of grew from there, and you put Imaras in because they're great, and Celebrant probably means mid-range Thunderhorn / Desert or Nimbus. Nimbus, that would be scary as hell. Do not want to face that. What am I even replacing? Like, Skippy is perfectly good turn 2 if I'm not presented with good Falchius targets. Maybe a Lost in the Desert can go. What am I even looking for, though? Like, Thunderhorn, I guess. Is the big one. Second obelisk, okay. I'm going to do this. It puts the Fireblaze at risk, but it's unlikely to die, because +3 damage here is a little difficult, and it can actually help fight back. Like, it can kill a Metallurgist, and I'm fine with trading it for a Metallurgist and some of my opponent's precious time and attention. And so I can kill a Metallurgist with it, and then kill like another minion with the Falchius, and kind of be comfortable. Is Sirocco's thing opening Gambit? It is. Sirocco's going to be rough for us because, like, I'm a vet deck. I don't have AoE. Gust can help clear them, but that's about it. So I'm going to have to be the aggressor. On the flip side, Cataclysmic Fault is like a Sirocco, but repeatable. So if I can turbo this out, I might get there. If I play this and then my opponent plays one after, I'm going to be so sad, though. Unless I draw my second copy. This is good. My opponent's not obviously going for the Mana Tiles. They have to think about how to deal with this Obelisk. The nice thing about Obelisks is they demand a lot of respect. Yeah. So it might die next turn, but... Okay. You drew cards. Sure. That's actually awkward because now it doesn't die to Falchius and this guaranteed dies. Oh, nice. So I can kill this and then play, what, another Fireblaze? Like, I can play it on the Mana Tile actually, and then play a Lava Storm behind me, here, all sorts of spots. My opponent has to kill this, right? We don't need Skippy so much anymore. Nice. Nice mill. Bottom road to deny mana. Yeah, I want to go here. I'm just trying to figure out what else to do. Like, we do this. Maybe this? Because it protects the obelisk, but... My opponent just walks over there then. So I think I want to spread them out a bit more. Yeah. The nice thing about this Lava Storm is that it has two purposes. One of them is that it denies this row. The other one is that it gives me third wish targets. So if I draw a third wish later, and this is hanging around in the corner doing nothing, I can just slam a wish on one of them and go to town. I used to have a different version of this deck that was more about playing small minions with like Portal Guardians and stuff, and it had Reassembles in, which I really liked. I think Reassemble's a brilliant card. If I'd had a Reassemble here to pick up the 0-2, that would have been really good. So in this case, the Fireblaze is basically traded for a Celebrant, which is kind of awkward because the Dream Shapers put my opponent up a card. But hopefully we get a trigger off this as well, which could kill something else. And ultimately, with Spelljammer Cataclysmic Fault in my hand, it probably doesn't... This game probably isn't about card advantage. As long as I don't fall too far behind. It's fine. What are you doing? Oh, sure. Right, that kills it. But it traded for a card, and that's actually just left this one alive, so it's basically the same. Hopefully this one spawns here, and I can kill... Or here, and I can kill the Dream Shaper or the Metallurgist with it. I can punch that with my face to help keep the board clear. Come on, good spawns, good spawns. Nope. Never lucky. Oh, I can just fault this turn, though. Maybe I do that. That way, even if my opponent has a fault, they can't do it yet. They can block off quite a few of the tiles, is the only problem. Like, maybe I'm better off playing a Spelljammer here to block off space. Activating my Iron Shroud. Don't need two of these, though, do I? Thunderhorn. That's even better than Spelljammer. Unless it gets Blood of Air on curve. That would suck. I'm really tempted to just do this. It forces my opponent to pile into the center for the rest of the game, which means my Thunderhorn's going to have a field day. Yeah, I think we're on this plan. I'm going to be aggressive here. Ha! I even have a backup. He did mill one of them, so if he uses BOA, that's 2 out. That's a good shout, actually. That was a good shout. But it's quite likely they have one in hand. And I think at this point in the game, I'm more interested in playing Fault than I am for trading resources. Like, with this, my opponent now has to live in fear of this Fault for the rest of the game. So they're going to be sitting on the center, which means I'm going to kill them with this, hopefully. But it makes my Thunderhorns into bigger threats. It makes my Obelisk into more of a threat because I can farm stuff, and even just leaving 1 or 2 tiles up creates a stream of dervishes that's actually kind of hard to deal with. I can kill this with my face, so I can next turn punch this, play a minion. Like if they play a minion here, obviously that doesn't work out well for them. So I'm going to get 2 dervishes. I could like Falcius. No, I'd rather Thunderhorn, I think. The Thunderhorn can go somewhere safe-ish, like over here. And I can stand up here, punch this, body block. What have you got? Okay, that's fine. Wow, my opponent's hand is bad. Or full of removal. They might, to be fair, they probably have the Blood of Air. So, do I want to keep this? I am sort of tempted because at this point, if it turns out they have one and they play it to get rid of mine, and then I jam one right back, it's going to be so spicy. You kill this. Play this. Which of these cards? I kind of want all these cards, but I also want Blood of Air. I need Blood of Air. If my opponent's hand sucks, I don't actually want to draw them cards, do I? Lovely. That's better. Backup Thunderhorn is the superior option here. Because now if this gets Blood of Air, I have another one. I left Fault. I was just playing Thorn Advocate, lol. Might be a jammer turn. I think... So, they do! Wait, did it not work? Why did they scoop? They're telling you T-Hon is the answer. Possibly.